hike, but a lot of climbing. So it's a great short workout.
Very steep. Out of breath.
Kind of tough. This is a good one. Wow. That was really cool. I'm really glad we did that. We've been talking about it, but it just, I don't know, we just decided today, let's get off the boat and go actually do it.
Yeah, it's super windy on the boat today. It's blowing like 20 to 25 knots, consistently around 18 to 20 and then gusting up to 25. So it's a little uncomfortable to be on the boat right now.
Move our limbs a bit. Some people warm up to a place and become regulars at a coffee shop or a local pub. We became regulars at Budget Marine. Can you blame us? This store is locked and loaded, clean, organized, and the customer service is incredible. How many days a week? How many days a week do you see us?
Every day.
It
Every
feels
day.
like every day.
I'm happy to be.
Aww. That's how we feel.
We appreciate him. He's the best.
He is the best. After our regular vent session and catch-up time with Jolly On, we grabbed our supplies for this week's projects and headed back home. Dinghy. Oops, I just kicked something. We're heading into town to head to the big supermarket. It's called Super U.
Super you.
And it smells like fresh baguettes up in here.
Someone explain to me why baguettes have to have this little thing. They can't carry them in the air act like that. They're exposed. Like, why can't they just bag them like that?
Perfect.
Both sides are covered. It's good to go. I can travel size it. I don't need to eat straight out of the top of the baguette.
These big puppies for this week. So good. Mangoes. Oh my god, they feel amazing. They fall right off the trees here though, so like, is it worth buying one at the grocery store? This looks good. I haven't had broccoli in a really long time.
I don't know.
Months?
A month.
I love broccoli. And broccoli loves us. All right, and the trek back begins. Someone want to confirm this with us, but we think that honking is like a thank you gestures, because we hear honking constantly on the streets here. It's almost as though if somebody's like, yeah, thank you for letting me go, or go ahead, cross the street. You just hear it so much. You know the drill. Just finished over at Super U. Tanner vacuum sealed the steaks and we put everything back in its place. We are getting ready to celebrate a friend's birthday, jolly on our friend here in St. Martin, but we're getting on some power boats. We're cheating on sailboats today. He mentioned that power boats and swimming are part of the equation. So we're pretty excited because we like to go fast. It'll be a nice little change from sailing. I don't know what to say right now. So that's the plan. I made a delicious cocktail, and this is my plastic non-slip amazing glass that I got at Budget Marine. I'll see you on a powerboat.
Happy birthday, man.
Thanks, bud. It's awesome.
Have my beverage.
Oh my god, that hair.
Yeah, I got it.
And my foot.
Ready, girl?
Yeah!
Let's go. The water's perfect. I'm not leaving St. Martin. Happy birthday!
Give me the floating.
Start by giving you this.
Come on. You got this.
Oh, baby, I don't think so.
Yeah, you do. Come on.
No, I don't know.
Muscle up.
No, baby.
Think with your feet.
Oh, no. Baby, I don't think so. First of all, there's a hair on your hand. Dip it in the ocean.
Who cares? Come on.
Oh,
Get up. Here. Give me your hand.
get me up. Babe, come
We gotta find the gain on that mic.
Yup, the night ended with karaoke. A room full of happy people with the most angelic of voices, eager to severely botch our favorite ballads.
I'm not singing any of them.
Sam didn't find us all that entertaining, but I can assure you it was one for the books. With With our departure day set for the end of the week, we felt it was imperative to say goodbye to more of the great friends we made during our time here in St. Martin. The Naked Pirate Rum Bar is a watering hole on the Dutch side where we met some of the friendliest people on the island. The owner, Robert, makes you feel like you've known him forever. It's at the Naked Pirate where we also met our friend and now patron, Chris. Although most days you'll catch us doing boat projects, reading books, and very much in bed by 9, these past several days were about feeding the soul and making memories.
Our bar's full of the friends you've met. You're one of us now, you're a naked pirate.
Sometimes it's hard to believe that in one lifetime you will meet so many amazing people, always when you least expect it.
Testing. I don't know if the mic's on or not. We have some questions that we're going to answer that
You sent us.
you sent us. Let's dive right on in. What do you love most about this new way of life? The freedom to roam and do as we please. Dropping the hook wherever in beautiful places like this where your neighbor will be a super yacht, which is actually pretty cool. Just getting to explore a bunch of different countries, which is what we love, and eating all sorts of delicious foods.
What has been the hardest part since you began this journey? Wow, the hardest part.
I don't know, I would say showering. Showering's a big one. We don't have a water maker on board, so we don't have access to unlimited fresh water. We have to conserve. We have to shower in the ocean a lot.
You go.
Next question is, what do you miss the most since you began?
Let me
Babe.
start. Wow, of course I miss, my family and my friends. I'm a big softie, so being away from the people I love. Oh my God, see, I'm already so crazy. I can say that stuff and get choked up so quick. But just being away from the people. Apparently I can't answer this question.
Just being away from friends and family is probably one of the biggest things. It's not easy to get to people, especially when you're out in a place like this. Where do you put your boat? What do you do with your boat? Is there an airport? Are the flights reasonably inexpensive? Can't even speak. Are there even flights? Where are the flights to?
Yeah.
How long is it gonna take?
It's hard to be away from people this long, so that's the hardest part for me. And there's other.
On less serious notes, we miss Amazon.
Oh yeah.
Being able to get things shipped next day, or even just being able to get things. Next question.
Next question. Favorite/least favorite place you've been so far?
Favorite place we've been so far is probably here. It's an awesome place. Everyone's super friendly. It is the friendly island, or friendly people, or
Friendly island.
Anyway,
Least favorite. No one likes to answer this because
it's not really our least favorite, but
unpopular opinion. People are gonna be like, what? This season, the Bahamas was our least favorite. And it's one of the most beautiful places we've seen with our eyeballs. That just goes to show beauty isn't everything. I mean,
Yeah.
You can be somewhere that's like, oh my God, this place is not real. It looks like a painting, but still have a difficult time. The bugs ate us alive. It was a harder season.
I hear it's amazing when the weather's good. We just
Yep.
had a rough go at it while we were there, so we didn't really get to experience as much of it as we would like to. Is our plan to go across the Atlantic, go around South America, or go through the Panama Canal? Well, I think we would prefer going through the Panama Canal and crossing the Pacific, because that would start a circumnavigation for us.
Yeah, Pacific would be the goal.
And probably the most asked question that we get. Tell us about your background before sailing.
We have dreamt about living on a sailboat for years. So we always knew it was a goal. Tanner took a job in Texas in a director role. And so I got a job in sales in Texas for the second largest liquor distribution company in the States. And I sold beer, wine, and spirits to bars and restaurants. And it is a fun job. Yes, it's probably what you're thinking. It is fun, but I couldn't see myself doing that long term. He quit his corporate job before I did. I kept my job a little bit longer, and he took on private chef gigs that did end up paying really well. So we were able to buy the boat last summer.
Saving the additional money that we needed to be able to put a little bit of money into it. And yeah.
Yeah, and she's taken all of it. But that's a little bit about us. Hospitality, sales. We've lived in several states together. We met in Arizona. I grew up in Arizona. Tanner grew up in Southern California. We lived in Southern California together. We've lived in Las Vegas and then San Antonio, Texas.
Yeah.
And then we bought the boat in Virginia.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
It was fun. We had a blast. If you liked this video, please like, subscribe,
Please.
and definitely comment down below.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
Love
Thank
you.
you.
We'll see you next week. As always, we wouldn't be here without our patrons. These videos are made possible because of you, and we can't thank you enough. All our love.